How's the family, unks? Right, we haven't been here in ages. Yeah, we came when we first came.
And literally, I want to say, it took me like 2 weeks to write Full Moon. I don't know why, but it's probably because of the hip hop. I don't want to overproduce.
Oh yeah, no.
I don't want 1,000 things in my production.
Uncle Mike knows. But for a guy in London, like what that did to us.
So the artist, I heard the record, I like it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think she's good.
Yeah, she's like the first artist that is co-signed to our sound.
Now, is she from London?
She's from London. She's Nigerian from London, Southeast. My question is this. I need you to explain to a boy that was born in 1991, right?
I graduated from college in 91. Jeez.
You just made me feel weird when you said that.
I did.
But I was born in 1991 to grow up listening to music and R&B. To ask you, where in the stratosphere of the thing we call the universe were you when you created Full Moon? I need to understand the process of this song because I don't think I know you know, Uncle Mike knows, but for a guy in London, like what that did to us.
First of all, I'm sure you've heard of him, Big John Platt.
Yeah, good job. Big John.
So
yeah, good John.
Big John actually was the quote unquote A&R for that album. We was talking and we was working on the album. It wasn't called Full Moon yet. Didn't even have a name. So he was like, "Yo, give me something like let's do something happy, bubbly for Brandy. You know what I'm saying? Let's do something like, you know what I'm saying?" So at this point, me and Brandy, that's even right now, that's like my little sister. Even though I ain't saying like, that's like we'll argue like but
it's love.
Yeah,
it's
it's
family.
like it's not it's nothing.
It's like us and Tai.
Yeah, it's nothing serious. We could argue and then go get something to eat. One day, I'm in the record plant, and I'm just cooking up, like just what can I do and everything. I was like, let me raise the tempo a little bit. I just like, let's do some up tempo 1-2. I was like, I've done the mid, but I don't want to do that again. Let's do something up and bubbly. That's to feel good.
Feel good.
And man, I got on that bass, and I didn't quantize it either. I made it wobble. I was like, it's gonna make, because naturally I'm a party type of person. So I was like, so all this gliding right now, I was doing that back when I did Full Moon. I found a way to trigger the bass to make it glide up in the ASR 10. I found some type of thing to make it go up. So I started doing that and everything, and the track came. It was like, it just came to me.
So you started with the bass?
Drums and the bass. And then I was like, I'm gonna throw some horns in there, like some marching, like make little staccato horns and everything. I'm gonna put that in there.
Whew.
And I had like a string piano. So that's what the pad is, a string piano, and like a bell of a boom, 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 like some lullaby stuff. And I remember that day, I came up with the hook that day, and she was like, "Yo, let me get in the booth." So she went in the booth, and I think she cut the hook that day. And literally, I want to say, it took me like 2 weeks to write Full Moon. Because one thing about it was, it wasn't the first song I wrote for Brandy. We had did a few records before that. Because I started working on it right after Moesha. Once I got it, she went and she did her thing. She killed it and everything. And the crazy part about that whole scenario and the process, I was supposed to have like 5-6 records on the album. At least 4 or 5. It was supposed to be like me and Rodney doing the whole album. Some type of way. It didn't happen that way, and I almost got pushed off the album. Wow. Period. So her being mad about it, she calls a meeting at the label and named the album Full Moon.
Crazy.
That's what happened. Y'all won't take this one off the album. we're gonna name the album Full Moon, and y'all have a lot of explaining to do. But I knew it was supposed to be for her though, cause Brandy's different. You know what I'm saying? Like she's one of one.
No,
she's supposed to sing that song.
She's one of one. She's
one of
Brandy. Like
No question.
she birthed a generation. She birthed a generation of singers.
She's one of one.
That is
So that was
crazy.
supposed to happen, right? So even right now, when people always say, "What you gonna do with Brandy?" I don't know, cause we're not gonna do Full Moon.
That was a moment in
did that.
itself. You've done that. Surpassed. That exists.
I haven't even played those chords in here. I don't even like. Probably since then, like we don't. Once I'll be on to the next, because she's in there. I remember one time. I don't know if Kelly had. I don't know if I was working with Kelly or she had. Kelly Price had. We was talking about. She's like, "Yo, I heard Brandy back there, down, 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 down." Like she's back there playing instruments with her voice. Like people don't even know her. Da, 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 da. She's doing like all type of stuff going on in the back,
Fill it up.
sweeteners and everything. That's why I said she's one of one. Like she hears music different. But I didn't even know Full Moon was big overseas.
What?
I knew her job before. Jumped off over there, right?
Yeah, it did.
But I didn't know Full Moon.
We're talking. We used to play Full Moon in church.
Oh God.
You play Full Moon.
Me,
Church.
me,
they collecting
Moses.
offerings?
So you understand, like musicians, like okay,
You gonna go off.
We kids,
And
so
you gonna
we
switch- you gonna
we
flip
can do
it?
we can do a worship moment and we
Right.
praising God and everything.
Right.
And then
And
when
then you
we
gonna
when
go
we
to your
vamp, when we
chords.
vamping out,
Right.
it's like let's do what we want to do.
Right.
We would play Full Moon in church and be jamming, and
And the
people
crowd-
are walking
and
up.
the
They don't
audience
know
going-
what's going on, and Nemo and our bass player James.
just feel good.
It just felt good, and that's why I was like even with this record, yeah. Like everybody's
That record feel good though. Like
but it's because there was a canvas, there was a base, a foundation. You see that doom, doom, doom. For me, it sounds like angels are about to come down to the earth.
wait a minute, it's funny you said that though, because when I plucked that sound out, I wanted to melt it because since it's her, I was like, I gotta get through the dummies.
But that's what I'm saying. That motif of
Right.
of Full Moon, it reminded me of like what we were playing in church.
Exactly, because I grew up on Commission.
Woo!
And the
Ordinary just
Winans
won't do the
you know what I'm saying?
Winans. Yeah.
And the Clark sisters and
Okay.
Andre. I grew up on all that. Like in church, it's harder to really like even in church. If you can make somebody feel you in church, it's harder to make somebody feel you in church than a marina.
Yeah.
Because they looking at you in church like this trash. Like you know what I'm saying? Like yeah, you don't even know. Like
Yeah.
there's no slack, right? So when you combine all of that, we grew up on all that, and kind of sorta, we're kind of first generation of when hip hop popped off.
Uncle Mike, you're a legend, and I've been saying this to Uncle T. Like I was just like, nah.
And that record y'all did sound good though.
Nah, I mean because it wouldn't, like, that song came on and I was like, this sample is still fresh. Like, not even a song, I'm saying sample, but I'm saying this song, this progression is still fresh. There's a whole generation that hasn't heard it.
I'm actually surprised one of Drake producers didn't snatch it, grab it, and have her sing something else over it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I probably could, like, if you phase that out and whatever it is, and
Yeah, lo-fi and
it'll probably sound like something totally one of his bedroom type of joints.
it wasn't for me at that point.
No, y'all actually
like
the time is right, because and the crazy part about it is, since no one has done, because I would know, because I would have to clear it. Since no one has done it, the timing gonna be right, because they're gonna be like, oh, man. Once again, y'all record, I can't wait till it come out
I
next year,
appreciate
top of
you.
the year.
Yeah, it's coming out on our project, and even the project itself, like, so it's called Time Zones and Tylenol.
Okay.
Time Zones dealing with obviously me and Mo jumping on planes like between here, London, Africa.
Yeah, because y'all doing writing camps over there, right?
Yeah. We literally.
Now, I
we
saw
did
it. I
one,
saw the first when I was over there.
Yeah, so
it looked fun.
Thank you. We're going to Ghana, so.
Y'all gonna do one in Ghana?
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna go up.
Yeah, so we're going to Ghana, and then Tylenol is basically like the headache of life, just industry, chasing our A&Rs and self-doubt moments in the journey. The project is just the gumbo pot of who we are.
Right.
The Nigerian boys who grew up in church, who grew up to listening to R&B, hip hop, who traveled, and this whole sound was created from that, you know. And Jesus. So is that? Wait, hold on a second. Hold on. Because I'm a kid in the candy store right now. Hold on a second. So you mean to tell me is that piano with the pad in the with what
Yeah, that's a piano with like a string pad
underneath it?
Yeah.
Layered.
with the like a type of bell on top of it. It's not much, but it's
More than enough.
just not.
And you don't have those sounds. They're on SCSI disc.
Sons of Sonix.
How you feel, Unc? Tell me.
Let's go.
Yeah, okay. Woo.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah, that's.
Let's go. Sounds really good.
Well, thank you. That means a lot.
And where's she from again?
She's from Nigeria, Southeast London. Like,
When she go on that Jamaican,
That's gonna go crazy. Yeah, that's gonna go crazy. Feel like I'm at a waterfall or something like.
So there's 3 singles before we released the project, and the project's got 8. We've got 8 on there, and it's crazy because this is the song that wraps up everything because of the message. Like, I'm at peace now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's what Alafia is.
Alafia in Yoruba is peace. That's what she's singing. She's saying, I'm at peace now. 100%. So we got them there. We got Tai. Like, for me, like, Tai is the one where I'm like, wow, she's like the fruit of Sons of Sonix. You know, as producers, when you have an artist that you care for, you like, she's my sister. Like, it drives me crazy. When you were talking about you and Brandy, I'm like, this is Me.Tai.
No, I'll tell you one even more. Me and Sunshine. That was
Like,
really like my.
That's yours.
That's
so
my-
so
yeah,
you know that
for sure.
relationship where it's just like, what are you doing? I want to shake the living daylight out of you, but I care.
Right.
Do you get what I'm saying? Because when I'm going through her vocals and when I'm like,
Because we
push
might
it,
go 8 months without talking, but that day after the 8 months,
it's just not. It's like,
And then when you
Uncle Mike, you co-signed her though. You co-signed
she's
Tai.
good, yeah.
Thank you. I'm happy I can sleep tonight.
I ain't played this since 2001, man.